y'all, welcome back. I just got this big box. I just got this big box of makeup from OFIR to try out for y'all, and I could not be more excited because y'all, I have been seeing this makeup blow up all over my social medias. I gotta find out what the hype is. Like, is this stuff actually as good as all these girls are claiming, or is it not? We're gonna find out. I got a full face of their makeup. We're gonna test it out. This is my first impression. I've never tried this stuff. Let's dive in. All right, so up first is their Dewy primer. The packaging is pretty nice. It's got a pump on it. All right, and I'm just gonna use my fingers. I guess we'll pull the hair back somewhat. I'm gonna do, come on now. Come on, Cletus. Today, Junior. Come on. Is it broke? Oh, here we go. So I'm gonna do 2 pumps of that. So it's white. Looks kind of like a lotion. This has kind of a slightly fresh scent, but it really doesn't have a smell, which is good for people who don't like smells. I know, like with the Huda Beauty, I love, but the smell of it is so strong, it gives me a headache. And y'all, I've been out in the sun, so I have like these weird spots on my head. You can see like tan patches. Feels really good. Not terribly sticky, but it is, you know, a little sticky, like a moisturizer. Like that, it's refreshing, feels good. Moving on. This is their Satin, Skin Satin Medium Coverage Foundation. And I got the shade Cardamom. So I hope the shade is right. I hate getting these things open, y'all. My fingernail off, and I don't want to do that. Here's this cute little bottle that all the girls rant and rave over. To me, it looks like one of those like Weeble Wobbles. You set it down and it just boop, 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 back up. Like, yeah, well, you get the drift. Weeble Wobble. What would be nice, OFIR, is if you somehow made the lid a stand, because this is rounded on the bottom. It's got kind of like a flat, one teeny little flat section, but I don't know. I just think it would be cute if you made like lid turn into an actual stand. This, I'm gonna use one of my Unique brushes. Where are you? Because this brush is just the best. So this is the Unique Kabuki brush. Ooh, there's 1 pump. There's 2 pumps. Color is not bad. Remember, you want to match not your face color, your like neck color. This actually looks like it's going to blend in really well with my neck color. Face is always lighter than the rest of my body. Really good. Wow, I did great picking this color. I'm proud of myself. There's a lot of options on there and it gets kind of crazy. They have cool, neutral, and warm tones, and then they have like different shades in each one of the tones. So I was kind of like, because I have never been able to tell whether I am neutral or cool or warm. They say look at your veins, and like when I look at my veins, they say if your veins look purple, then you're warm toned. If they look blue or green, then you're cool toned. But like, I have purple ones and blue ones and some that even look green. So I'm like, y'all help me out. I don't know what I am. Maybe I'm just neutral. I don't know. Sometimes my skin looks really yellow. Our family has Lebanese in it. So like, I don't know if the Middle Eastern is making like the olivey yellow color come out. But then sometimes I look like pink, which is more warm. So I don't know. I also have Indian in me, which has more of a pink tone or a red tone. So like, who knows what color I am. But this color is spot on, and I'm so proud. I am really liking the way that this stuff is looking on me, y'all. It's not cakey. You can still see my little freckle there. You can still see through to my actual skin, but it just like made it look better. Okay, I really like this. Side note, I have been lasering this at home with that laser that I'm testing out. If y'all missed it, go check out the video. But I read somewhere that you can laser these cherry things off. And so I've been trying, and I swear this morning it looked like it was finally getting lighter, but now I just lasered it again. So I don't know. I can't tell. I guess we'll find out in my follow-up video, which is coming. Okay. Love the foundation. Love the foundation. Next would be concealer. This is their Perfected Weightless Concealer, and I got the shade Porcelain, which is the lightest. Y'all know I like a dramatic under eye. I like to look bright and lifted. So hopefully it's not too white, but I don't think it could be. Ooh, this is pretty. This is what it looks like. Let's just try it out. This is the applicator. This will be the true test, because if a concealer bad, I'm probably not gonna go back to the makeup again, because the concealer like makes it for me. I don't know why, but it just does. Okay, and then we'll go here. We'll say this little thing surprisingly is holding a lot of product. I haven't had to dip back in, and it doesn't look like it would, but it does. Sponge. It's kind of disappearing on me. Okay, so compared to the Unique, their concealer is definitely less coverage. Maybe you can build it. We'll try it. I know, like with my Unique, I go in one time and it's the look I want. Now, if you like a lighter, less dramatic coverage concealer, then you might love this. Me, it's kind of just like blending into nothing. Like I can barely see the difference. Okay, so there is the first layer of concealer. Now I will say on camera, it looks like it's covering better than it's actually looking in person. So I'm gonna go in with one more layer on top. Also, side note, if you're loving these nails, which I did myself and I'm so proud of myself, I painted them. Well, I stuck on fake nails and then I did the dip powder at home and then I painted with nail polish the designs. But y'all, I was pretty proud of myself. Now don't look at this one because I just got tired of doing it and I kept messing this one up, so I just like gave up. But there's the thumbs. This one looks worse because my left hand, but I had to use my left hand to do it. But if you want all the products that I use to do my nails, I will link those for you because they turned out so cute, y'all. I'm just gonna go in right there where I like more coverage with the second coat, like I'm painting a house. Okay, if y'all can see, but it's kind of starting to get like blotchy looking. Like it. I see a teeny bit of little like crumbly bits. I don't know what that is. It might just be my skin, but I mean, look, it looks good. It layered pretty good. Okay. If I had to pick this or my Unique concealer, I feel like I would still go with my Unique. But this is a close second maybe because it works really good. I like the way it looks now that it's on. Up next, we have the pressed setting powder, and I got the shade Eggshell, which again, I think was like the lightest color. Come on now. I don't want to pop my nail off. Okay. Whoa. It does have a little thing over the mirror, which drives me nuts. I got to take it off even though I'm not using the mirror. I'm going to go in with my brush like I do with my Unique. All right, so this is my powder concealer brush from Unique. Woo! Okay. Got too aggressive. And the lid. Under eyes look pretty good, but I will say I'm seeing lots of like little fine lines. So I don't know about that. I'm not crazy about the way my under eyes are looking in person. I know on camera they look pretty good, but I'm gonna take this little end of my brush and see if I can fix the like wrinkly creases. It doesn't look terrible, but I will say this is not my favorite setting powder. All right, this is their bronzer and highlight duo, and I got the shade Deep, but you wouldn't think that I should get a deep, but after watching some of the other girls show this makeup, I think Deep is probably the best option for me. So these things are hard to open. And I don't want to break my fingernails that I work so hard on. Like, why? Come on now. There we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's got a highlighter and a bronzer. You go in first with the bronzer. And this is also another true test, because if the bronzer is not a good color for me, then I don't like the makeup. For some crazy reason, in the pan, this just looks brown. But it has a ton of warmth when you put it on, which I like. I wasn't expecting that. It actually looks like a little goes a long way. You don't want to use like such a heavy hand when you go in the pan because like I've used too much. My under eyes. I don't know why I have to open my mouth when I do my eyes. It doesn't feel right when it's closed. I didn't get, and I'm not going to try out their eyeshadow, so that's the only part of the face I think that I didn't get. We are going to just use the bronzer for the eyeshadow like I typically do. Now on the eyes, it looks less warm. Oh, I also saw where a lot of the girls use like blush. The blush that's coming up next, they use that as eyeshadow and it looks really pretty. The bronzer looks a little dark. I'm gonna try to like buff it just a little where I've got some lines. That's a little better. Okay, I have the blush. This is Elation Powder Blush in the shade Current. This is what it looks like. Why is there plastic over it that I cannot get off? In the world. How do you get this off? Do you see this? There's like plastic and there's nothing to pull. And it's like under this ledge. Does it open? What? Am I dumb? Get these tweezers. How in the world? Y'all, I'm gonna damage this if I try to like dig it out, but I can't get this plastic off the top. Why? Wait, I popped it up. I don't know why they would do that. That's dumb. Dumb packaging. Looks like so far we've got some packaging issues, notes. It looks oh my, it looks super dark. That's gonna be way too much. Oh yeah, way too much. Okay. Very light hand when you do this. Oh, mamacita. No more blush. It's getting worse. I need you to blend. Blend. Please blend. Oh my gosh. Y'all, gotta do something. Big choker back out. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Very, very light hand with the blush because that stuff is insane. Oh, what do we do? This is too much. Be very light-handed with that blush. Oh my goodness. I don't want to mess it up even more. Okay, next, moving on. Onto the highlight. Okay, pretty. Not like insanely blinding, just a pretty natural shimmer. We're gonna go here. It's not doing anything right here in the corner of my eye. Maybe I'm just used to my like blinding unique highlight, but I'm not loving. No, it's doing nothing. It's actually like turning darker instead of lighter. Okay, it's pretty everywhere except my inner eyes for some reason. It just would not look highlighted there. The bronzer I like, I feel like highlights is super pretty on the face. I'm not feeling the inner eyes. Let's do brows next. So this is their Brow Trace Precision, I don't know why. I cannot say the word precision. I can't say it like that. I say precision. We got the shade Chocolate. We got a spoolie on one end. Go ahead and brush these bad boys up. And then very, very similar to the Unique that I use every day. Also have a NYX one that I use a lot too. And they look just like this. So hopefully this is a win. Okay, when we're talking brow pencils, there are many different consistencies. Some are like a harder wax and some are a creamier wax. And this seems like a super creamy wax. You can see right here where I've tried to apply it and it just wipes off. I'm gonna try to go back in and fill it in again. Thing about brow pencils is you want it to be creamy enough to go on smooth, but you want it to be hard enough of a wax to stick and not just rub off. And I feel like this one is a little too creamy for me. See, like when I try to blend, it just like wipes it right back off. So not it. This is not it for me. And I feel like this side's gonna give me even more trouble. This is the side that always gives me trouble. Oh my goodness. Do you see that? When I just tried to blend. Look at this. No, ma'am. Oh gosh, y'all, this is terrible. So I'm just gonna have to try to like draw it and leave it as a harsh line instead of blending, because when you try to blend, it just like disappears and wipes completely off. Which means throughout the day, what do you think is gonna happen? Now, unless it decides to set up or something and harden, what do you think is gonna happen throughout the day? Your eyebrows are gonna be gone in places and you're gonna look cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Up next, I have the Eyeline Waterproof Eye Pencil in the shade Ink. Eyebrow is gonna drive me crazy. look at it. All right, so here we go. It's a pencil. It does not twist up, so you're gonna have to sharpen it, which, I mean, it's okay if it works good. And it says it's waterproof, which is nice. Okay, I will say this is going on very, very creamy too. Hopefully it doesn't wipe off like the brows. Okay, went on really well. We'll see how well it actually stays put, but it went on pretty good. All right, we've got Comfortable Smudge Proof Mascara in the shade Licorice. Very cute little mascara. Ooh, this wand looks like the kind I really like a good brush. Okay, this mascara is pretty good. This is insane. Like, it is making my lashes look really good, and that's only the first coat. Okay, coat number 2. Wow. Oh, even my stomach's saying wow. The thing with OFIR is I know they say all their products are infused with skincare and they're supposed to be actually good for your skin makeup. And I saw one of the girls say, which I don't know if this is true or not, but she said that their standards, they go by like the European standards. So where America lets something slide, European standards are a lot stricter with their makeup and what can be put in them. And apparently, supposedly, OFIR goes by the stricter European standards when creating their makeup, which is nice because we don't want to put chemicals on our face that are bad for us. So I do love the fact that they say that their makeup is actually like good for your skin. Okay, this mascara is shocking to me. This might be up there with like my top faves. Like, look at that, y'all. Might be my new favorite mascara. Y'all, we got 2 products left and we're done. This is the lip liner and it's in the shade Off Pink. My lips right now are so chapped, so ignore them, please. But it's a pencil, it doesn't roll up, so you will need to sharpen this too. I love this color though. Okay, obsessed with this lip liner color. And it went on creamy, but it feels like it's gonna stay. Lipstick, Pink Smoothie. And look how cute, y'all. This is super cute. Okay, Pink Smoothie. Ah, onto the teeth. Why? Ooh. This is a lot pinker than I don't know. It's not the color I thought it was gonna be. I kind of wish I would have got the Off Pink. See, online, the Off Pink looked pretty much like the same color as Pink Smoothie, but Pink Smoothie looked like a lighter, and I like a lighter lip with a slightly darker lip liner, but this is not it. It feels good. As far as the lipstick goes, like, the color's not it for me. Like, look at that. That looks like a pretty, like, almost nude pink. And then you put it on and it's like, what is this, salmon? Like, what is this? I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna go in with a hint of the concealer, which I do sometimes when I feel like the lip's not light enough for me. And I'm gonna, there we go. See, that's the color I was thinking. Does it not look like that's the color it should be? Please tell me. Why in the world you give me that dark salmon color? I don't know, but way better. So let's take the hair down. To wrap it up, I really like the foundation. I liked the primer. I liked the concealer, meh. Setting powder, meh. The bronzer, I think is pretty. The blush, whoa, Betsy. Take it easy and it's pretty. The highlight, honestly, is pretty on the cheeks. Everywhere else, not a fan. The brows, y'all. These brows, look at this. Like, that spot is driving me nuts. The brows are driving me nuts. They do feel like maybe they have set a little more. The spots, I can't. Not a fan of the brow pencil. Would never use this thing again. The eyeliner, loved. Hopefully it lasts good. But the star of the show, y'all, was that mascara. If I've gotten anything out of trying out all this makeup, it's maybe my new favorite mascara. The lip liner, I loved. The lipstick, I just don't like the color, honestly. I feel like they need to do better portraying the colors because this is the lightest color that they sell and it's not light enough for me, So there are definitely products in here that I would go grab again. Number 1, the mascara. Number 2, the foundation. was super gorgeous. They did it good when they did that. Those are the two that I would grab. The primer actually I liked, which I don't normally like primers, so primer maybe too. All right, I will link those products for y'all. I think they're available on Amazon, so I'm gonna put my Amazon link down in the description. I'll throw it up here too. Y'all can shop through Amazon and grab these and have them here Prime. That's all for today's video. I hope it was helpful. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.